Imagine building a website in under 15 minutes using AI and simple no-code tools, and then selling it to a local business, not just for a quick payout, but as the gateway to a recurring revenue stream that pays you $5,000, $10,000, even $100,000 or more every single month. I started my first web design agency over a decade ago, and since then have transformed it into $1 million business, creating marketing campaigns for companies like Google, Meta, and Amazon, Snapchat, Logitech, Adobe, and thousands more. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the simple blueprint I use to sell websites to local businesses. I'll show you the exact website templates I use that will allow you to copy and paste an entire new website into your client's account in minutes, and I'll reveal the method I use to turn simple, sometimes even free websites into multi-$1,000 marketing retainers. This is one of the most irresistible offers that you can use and present to a client, and has the potential to transform your business, your agency, and your life into something that gives you complete time, location, and financial freedom. But in order to show you how to do this, I first need to tell you about an apple tree.
That's right, an apple tree. You see, back when I first planted this tiny little apple seed in the ground, it was hard to imagine that it would ever grow into something valuable. But I trusted the system, let nature do its thing, and sure enough, that tiny little apple seed grew into this tree here today and started producing more apples than I knew what to do with. What seemed like a small and insignificant event at the time, something as small as planting a tiny little seed in the ground, which only took a few minutes, well, led to a tree that is now overflowing with apples, a tree that is literally falling down under its own abundance, growing more apples than I could ever eat. I'm so sick of apples.
Here's the thing. Selling websites to local businesses is a lot like planting that apple tree. It might seem like a small, simple thing at first. I mean, building a website in under 15 minutes, using a template? But with the right care and the right approach, that initial effort can grow into something far more valuable. Just like how that tiny seed grew into a tree that keeps giving fruit year after year, a well-planted website can become a continuous source of income that pays you month after month after month. Of course, none of this matters if you can't first figure out how to actually go out there and get a bunch of apple seeds, clients, in the first place. So let's start there, and I'll show you the simple blueprint that I use to sell websites to local businesses. First off, it's important to understand that when a business owner decides to hire a web design or development agency to build a new website for their business, they're looking for that website to do three very specific things in the following order. At the bottom of the list at number 3 is they want a website to help them build a better online presence. In other words, they want a website that they feel proud of and that makes them look better online to their friends, their family, their colleagues, their competitors, and of course their customers. At number 2, the second thing they're looking for is they're looking for their website to be low maintenance, which means that it's easy to use and completely hassle-free. They don't want to have to worry about it, and the last thing that a business owner wants to have to do is to go in there and make changes and updates or deal with anything technical. And then at number 1, the single most important thing that a business owner is looking for in their websites, no matter what they tell you, is that they want their website to bring them more customers. They don't care what tools you use to build the website, whether it's WordPress, Wix, Weebly, High Level, or any other software out there. They don't care about the technical aspects of HTML or CSS or PHP, and they definitely don't care about widgets and scrollers and responsive design. I mean, they might say they care, and so we're gonna make sure that we include them in the site, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is making the cash register ring by bringing them more leads, more customers, and more sales. That's it. Period. Which is why you're not going to try to get clients by selling them on pretty designs and fancy elements or any of the things that most marketers and web designers do. Instead, you're going to show them how your website is going to make them more money, which is the main thing they care about. I'll show you exactly what those websites look like in just a minute, but first, here's a simple pitch that you can use that will have clients knocking down your door trying to work with you. If the business already has a website, then send them this. Hey, name? I was searching for a niche in city and came across your site. You've got some great reviews out there, by the way. I found a few things broken on your website that are pretty easy to fix, so I built you a new one that's optimized for more leads and sales. Would it be okay to send you the link so you can check it out? Your name. On the other hand, if they do not already have a website, then they're in desperate need of one, so send them this. Hey, name. I was trying to find your website when looking for a niche in city, but couldn't find one. I know this is a bit unexpected, but I decided to build you a new website. Would it be okay to send you the link so you can check it out? Excited to hear what you think. Your name. I'll make sure to put a link to these scripts down in the descriptions below this video so you can just copy and paste it. For bonus points though, you really are going to want to try to customize these outreaches just a little bit. Otherwise, they're gonna look the same as everybody else who watched this video and then just copy and pasted them too. Now you can deliver this message in person, via email, direct message, or phone. The only important thing is that you try to get it in front of as many potential clients as possible, as the more people you contact, the more money you'll make. Once that's done, the next question then is, what do you do when someone says, yes, please, send it over? I'd love to take a look at the website. So let's talk about that now, and I'll show you the exact website templates that I use that will allow you to just copy and paste an entire website directly into your client's account in 15 minutes or less using AI and simple no-code tools. First things first, if you're concerned about having to go out there and create a brand new, completely customized website from scratch every time you get a positive response from a potential client, then fear not, my friend, because that would be ridiculous and overwhelming, and would go against pretty much everything I believe about building a marketing agency that buys you back your time and gives you complete freedom and control over your schedule. So, the way you're going to get around this is by using a few simple but incredibly powerful tools to do pretty much all of the hard work for you. Let's start with a website template first. Now, you can use any website builder to do this, Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, whatever, but the one that I use and the one that I recommend and the one that all my clients and students use is called High Level. There are a ton of advantages to using High Level for not just building websites, but also upselling clients into multi-$1,000 monthly marketing retainers later on, but we'll talk more about that shortly. For now, let's hop into the computer and get started with a simple website template. And to get that using High Level, all you need to do is click on Sites in the left-hand column, then Websites at the top, then click the blue button that says New Website. Then choose from Templates and click Continue. From there, you can see we have just this massive amount of pre-built, ready-to-go website templates already built for you. Everything from automotive to business coaching to dentists to lawyers and plumbers and pet services and roofers, and the list just keeps going on. I'm going to choose lead capture as my primary objective for what type of website template I want, as remember, you want your website to convert and to make your clients money. And then I'll choose this construction company template to work with. Now, here's where things get cool, because in just a second, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to create and update all of the content on the page. But what's really powerful is that once you know how to do this, you can create as many different website templates for as many different clients as you could ever want. I mean, I don't want to call this an infinite money glitch, as there's obviously work involved to go out and do this, but it's also not rocket science. And this is easily one of the easiest and equally high value services that you can offer. All right, let's head over to ChatGPT now, and I'll show you the prompt to use in order to come up with better and higher converting copy for all your sites. Now, it's a bit long, so rather than read it all out loud, I'll make sure to put a link to a copy of the prompt down in the descriptions below this video, so you can just copy and paste it after the video's over. All right, so now that ChatGPT is done working its magic, all we really need to do is copy and paste over the content, and we're pretty much good to go. And now all you need to do when a potential client says, yes, please send me a link to the website so I can take a look, well, all you really have to do is swap out their business name and their logo, and maybe make a few additional tweaks to the copy to more accurately reflect their business, but that should only take a few minutes here or there. And just like that, you've now got a templated website that looks somewhat customized. It took you only a few minutes to build and can now be sold to the business for $100 a month or $200 a month, or sometimes even $300 a month. Or you can give it away for free and then make thousands more by turning it into a monthly marketing retainer, which is my preference and ultimately my suggestion. So let me show you how to do that now. Earning an extra $200 each month from a simple website is great, but do you know what's even better? Earning an extra $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, even $100,000 or more. Because when you build your agency the right way, there really is no limit to how much money you can make. And this is why one of my favorite things to do with these simple websites is to use them as an entry point into a client's business, so that I can build trust, authority, and a relationship with clients that leads to more and more business in the future. In fact, these simple websites are so powerful, I call them trust magnets, as there's simply no faster way to build trust, sometimes even instantly, than by showing someone that you can help them in advance. Agency owners and marketers often think that they need to way over deliver, but what you'll find out very quickly is that the market, aka your potential clients, have been burned so many times before that simply doing what you said you were going to do is going to blow them away. It's sad, I know, but they've probably never seen that before. So by simply delivering what you said you were going to, you open the door for all kinds of future opportunities. Plus, these clients now have a website, which you have access to. So adding additional revenue generating features and services to it are easier than ever. For example, your ongoing monthly marketing retainer could involve adding a chat widget to their website to capture more leads from visitors. An exit pop would work well here too. You could then help them increase their search engine rankings even further by optimizing their website, or maybe you really want to knock it out of the park for them and get them ranking higher on Google Maps, which, in my opinion, is one of the highest ROI services to offer a local business, and is often as easy as getting them a few more positive Google reviews, which is something we can automate with software. I use High Level to do this. And building more backlinks and citations to their profile, which we can also do right inside of High Level, using something called Yext. Of course, this really is just the tip of the iceberg, which is why I've also linked up a video right here that's going to show you how to actually build a 6 or 7 figure agency. So make sure to tap or click that now, and I'll see you in there in just a second.